Okay, so state your name.
Hi, I'm Jill Calloway. I'm a kindergarten teacher.
Okay.
Do you want to know where?
No, it's okay. All right, Miss Calloway.
Yes.
When and why are developmental factors such as cognition, language, social and emotional, and physical development considered when teaching?
Oh, they're considered all the time. We have to think about what children's level is all the time when we're figuring out what group to put them in, what I don't know, Amy. I'm on the spot here.
Well, do you think it's do you think that it's considered during curriculum planning,
Oh,
or do you
yes.
think it's considered more when the teacher is planning lessons?
Yes. Both, because when it has to be a developmentally appropriate activity in the curriculum. And with the teacher, then you really need to know your kids' individual differences to know if it's something that's appropriate for them, or if it's something that you think might be too hard for them, or if you need to make special interventions or special accommodations for the students
Okay,
to do a
good.
task.
Do you feel like the curriculum in kindergarten, and I know you taught first grade also, do you feel like that curriculum encourages your children to do critical thinking skills, or do you feel like that's something that you incorporate more in your lesson
I
planning?
do feel like it does incorporate, it does allow for critical thinking, but as a teacher, you have to know the right questions to ask to extend the kids' thinking, and you really need to know your kids to know who's going to be able to give you the answers that you're looking for, and to really try to engage the kids that you know that can take the learning a little bit to the next level.
And then when those kids who can't, who you might think aren't ready to go to that level yet, how do you kind of try to bridge that gap for them before they move on to the next grade level?
Well, just through oral language and having other kids share is a lot of that helps other kids see that listening to what other kids have to say, and that really helps them get another kid's perspective on whatever it is that you're trying to get out of them.
Good, thank you. Why do you think that kids need free and unstructured and spontaneous play to develop cognitively, socially, physically?
Well, it just really helps them to be able to talk and explore language, and if you make them be quiet all the time, then they're not using language. They're not learning more. They're not learning new words. They're not being themselves enough to grow and mature. And I don't know. I just think it's very important that they I mean, it has to be structured, but at the same time, allow them to make their own choices too.
Good. How do you as a teacher plan your lessons so that children at different levels are all engaged in learning?
Well, one thing that I like to do is basically I would give the same assignment to everybody, but then as they get finished, I would allow them to move on to do something else. I have some boxes in my room that are called "I'm done, what's next" boxes, and they have different things of different interest for kiddos who are finished with their work, who can move on and still be, learning and doing a different skill if they've already mastered that skill, or if they're really quick at doing a certain job.
Okay, good. And then do you believe that it's solely the teacher's responsibility to consider developmental factors of her students?
No, I think that the administration and the curriculum needs to be all encompassing of kids at all different levels on whatever topic it is that you're teaching.
All right. How do you think we can better foster an intrinsic motivation in the classroom from your students, like that they have the desire to learn?
I think you just have to be a friendly teacher and a nice teacher and one that the kids really like. They want to come to school. They want to learn. They learn to like books because you like books and because you give them good books to read. So I think that it's really your personality and how you invite children in and get them excited about learning.
All right, thanks so much.